Okay, topic for today is a lot of this music going around that I'm sorry to say is just horrible and the message is poison. Just because everybody says that something is cool, that doesn't make it cool. Just because the crowd's doing it and it's known and it's popular doesn't mean it's cool. Just because people have 100,000 subscribers on their channel doesn't make everything they're saying right, or doesn't mean they know what they're talking about. But here's what I'm saying. Here's why I am upset and I'm angry at a lot of this music. Because to me, it is not inspiring at all. Don't get me wrong, some of the beats are okay, and some of the flows are okay, but the words and the lyrics are complete trash. Like, I don't want to hear it and I won't hear it. I won't let it go into my ears and go into my brain. I used to listen to a lot of this stuff, and I know that there is so much of it, but let me tell you something out there. This only pertains to millions of people. Now, I know you're thinking that's a lot of people, but there are 7 billion people in this world. There is a way bigger audience that wants to hear genuine, down to earth, real life music. They don't want to hear, and those of you that listen to this kind of stuff, it's making you, it's screwing your mind up. It is making you look at other people different. It's doing a whole bunch of things and you don't even realize it, because music is one of the biggest influencers on this planet. I mean, if we're talking in the terms of, if you are spiritual and, if I'm talking in the sense of the Bible and stuff like that, just saying, it says the devil was the angel of music. He was the head choir in heaven. He was the head, man for the choir in heaven. So that just goes to show you how this music can be used as something very bad, or something pertaining to real life, or something very great, and it can influence people in a great way. Because let me explain why I am so mad. And you need to listen to this video. I hope you're somebody that just don't cut videos off right away, right when you're not hearing something that your itching ears wants to hear. Because let me tell you something. Selling crack is not cool. Selling dope is not cool. Doing this in a video is not cool. Trying to be like everybody else instead of you and who you really are is not cool. These gangsters that kill other people, and I know in a lot of neighborhoods, people go, oh, he's an OG. He's an OG. And, that's my man. He's an OG. Yeah, even though he's selling crack to his own brother and sister and mother and father, oh, he's cool. He's cool though, right? He's cool. He's not cool. He's not cool, whoever that dude is. And see, I used to be scared to do videos like this. But you know what? I've learned that when you point the finger at me and you judge me, see, you think that I'm pointing the finger and judging you. Well, yes, I am judging you based on the things that you're talking about and the things you're saying, because it's total bullshit. It kills, destroys, and ruins things. So that's why I can speak about it. But I used to be scared because I used to be so worried about what someone else would think and what everybody else would think when I do this. But I won't have people in my corner like that anyway. Say this for example, just think about this. And I said this last night when I was doing a video, and here the video cut off right as I was explaining this. But let me ask you this, and I want you to think about this long after the video's over, if you get this far in the video and you actually listen and you can let your pride down. But why would you want to associate yourself with people that are talking about killing other people, selling drugs to other people, hurting people, doing destructive things? Why else would you associate yourself with that kind of nonsense if you didn't like that or you didn't like living that way? Like I said, for you spiritual people, you love living in your sin, basically. And for people like me, you like living in your ignorance. That's what I call it. I call it pure ignorance. It's a lack of knowledge for things that you're saying. You don't even realize, well, you do, but you're so prideful and egotistical, and you'll do whatever you have to do to be in the spotlight and to look so cool, and I'm gangster, I'm fly. Watch me fly by with my Rolls Royce, and yeah, I got $100 bills all over the place. Yeah, I sell crack to the community, to my own brother and sister and mother and father, and I'm cool. Unbelievable. And I know how people are. I already had people tell me before, oh, it's just music. It's just music. Chill out. And, oh, why are you so mad? You're a hater. That is the most ridiculous thing that I have ever heard in my entire life, is that I'm a hater because of this. Because let me get even deeper with this for you. And I hate to use this as an example, but here's what a lot of you need to hear. This is why I say about you rapping about, I'm in love with the cocoa. Yes, that beat is fire. That beat is a hot beat. And his flow is nice. I admit that. But the words and the lyrics that he is singing or rapping, it is pure poison to your mind and your whole being, and you don't even know it. You don't even know how much it's poisoning your mind. Poisoning your mind. And here's what I mean by the poison that I talk about. My bigger brother Earl died from this poison. Died of an OD like thousands of others. And who do you think sold them the drugs so they die? The people selling the poison that they're bragging about selling. My Uncle Tim died, was in a coma for 7 days, died of an OD after he was in the coma for 7 days because of the poison that you are bragging about in your songs. And I know some of you don't give a fuck. You're saying, fuck this white boy. Who the hell is this white boy? Well, let me tell you who this white boy is. I am somebody that has enough balls to tell you about yourself to let you see that there is a better way of doing this than how you're already doing it right now to fit in and look cool and rap about selling coke and selling 8 balls and fucking shooting people on the corner and all this shit. Do you think that is cool? Killing another man and pointing a thing, and then they just say, oh, it's just a show, it's just expression and this and that. No, no, that is not. Yes, it is its expression, but it is the worst expression. That means, now I don't believe feelings come from your heart. Your feelings come from here, your mind. So, as a man speaks, as a man thinks. The same things that you're thinking, you say with this, with the tongue. And the tongue is a poison. And yes, this sounds biblical. And I have to make it sound like that because there is a lot of things in the Bible that I can relate to, even though I'm not this religious guy that pounds religion upon people, because I don't do that. Yes, Jesus said many things. He said many great things. And just say that Jesus was real and he was looking upon you as you're talking about shooting and selling drugs and murking people and all this crazy stuff that you talk about. People out there talk about. I don't even know how to. I don't want to sit here and give you advice. I don't want to sit here and cram something down your throat. All I want you to do is see what I'm saying, because people are so stuck in their ways and they don't think there's nothing else to do to not even be cool. It doesn't mean shit being cool, let me tell you. I used to always try to be cool for everybody, and it gets you nowhere. It makes you look like an asshole. It's all it does is bring you down in the end, and you'll see it one day. You'll see it one day. If not now, you'll see it one day. But you keep doing these things and talking about it. This is what comes back to you, is these things. And it's just, I'm so tired of hearing this same bullshit every day. It's bullshit what people are talking about. Listen, because I know people like this, and I'm not judging them in that way. They have their own lives to live. They have to change their own lives and do something for the better of them. But my message is don't try. Give up, let go of your pride. Admit that life is meaningless in the end. We live, we die, but while we're here, make the best of it and be genuine to you. But this message is pure garbage. Pure garbage, my friend who's ever watching. And I kind of hesitate to say my friend because I want to look at you like a brother of mine. I want to look at you like a sister of mine, and I want to look at you as a person that has some common sense, some decency, and is on a level of, I am going to better myself. I have a different message now. That's the people that I want to associate with. What about you? What kind of people are you associating with and people that you have around you? Because I don't have anybody around me right now. I'm a loner. I haven't found anybody that is bringing this real, genuine, down-to-earth message that I know all of us can relate to, but we're too busy trying to look cool and trying to fit in and talking about all this other stuff. And like I said, 90% of this music is garbage. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care. I don't care. There can be 1,000 people against me in the comments, and there could be 1,000 comments, 1,000 bad comments out of 1,000 bad comments. And I don't care, because I won't associate you in my life anyway. If you're talking about killing people, selling drugs, here's what I wanted to say. I know people that sell crack to their own mothers and fathers and own brothers and sisters. I know people that sell crack to their own family. And listen, you can't call me a hypocrite, because I used to do the same. This is why I can speak on this, because I used to cop for my brothers. We got high together. I contracted a disease from this shit, Hep C. I'm getting treatment right now to get rid of it. But I'm telling you, listen to me, brother. Listen to me, sister. Listen to me, mother. Listen to me, father. There is something, I'm not saying this like everyone else says it. This is not motivation. This is coming straight in here because I've been there and done it. There is a better message. There is a message of thankfulness, and there's a message of being grateful and amazing grace. The grace that we're given every day to do something different. Ain't you tired of this shit? Or are you just somebody that can't stay away from the drama, and you just have to look like you're cool? I mean, I don't know. I don't get it, and I don't want to get it, because I used to be that man. I used to be that guy. And when I talk about this, I do get emotional. I do get emotional about this shit, because people are dying because of this nonsense that we are rapping and singing about, and people are dying because of the message. You see, the message is what matters. The message is what matters, and what people are saying, and what's coming out of their mouth, and what's in their minds. Because what's in your mind, you think it, and then it comes out of your mouth, and you speak it into existence. Whether you make the choice to do that thing or not, that's your choice. But you can change this thing right here. The brain was a horrible thing to waste. Let me tell you, the brain is a horrible, that statement is truer more than any truth there is. The brain is a horrible thing to waste, let me tell you, because if I could go back all them years that I was shooting dope and smoking coke and taking benzodiazepines and being strung out like a research monkey, it taught me, here's what if you're the first person ever watching me in a video, I talk about this contradiction in life. Everything contradicts itself. And you can listen, there is greatness in this contradiction. There is greatness in hot and cold, left and right, up and down, being down and out, being up, There's so many things in this contradiction that you can turn into art and something else, and stop talking about this same vulgar, violent, demeaning, demented message that we keep putting out. So my videos, they kind of start skipping it around 20 minutes, but listen, there is something better. I am telling you that there's something better. I am not just sitting here telling you this. This whole being cool thing and trying to look gangster and trying to be a tough guy, it's not working. It's not going to work for you. What you're pumping in your mind is how you're going to live. That's how you're going to live, whoever's watching this. Whatever's going in your mind it filters through, like I said, and it comes out of your mouth. It comes out of your actions. So you have got to get on things where you are getting knowledge pumped into your head, and you're getting common sense, and you're getting, relatable, down to earth things pumped into your head, and genuine stuff in your head. Not this message to hurt, kill, and destroy. Or do you like doing that? I mean, if you like doing that, you like doing that. I can't stop you from doing nothing that you're gonna do. I have no idea who's gonna watch this. I don't care. I don't care what color you are. I don't care if you're a man or a girl. I don't care if you killed people before. I don't care what you did. What I'm saying is that you can make that ultimate change. With the Bible, they call it repenting. The Spirit, they call it repent. That's what repent means. It means to change from this nonsense that you've been living your whole life. And don't you see what it's doing to other people? Don't you see what it did to my brother, my uncle, thousands of other people that got that drug that you sold them? You, the drug dealers. The guns that you gave people selling guns, and then they went and did something and made the choice to kill somebody else and take a life. This isn't just music, y'all. This isn't just music anymore. That's bullshit. I'm tired of hearing that excuse. I'm tired of hearing people with this shit. People are dying. People are dying because of this shit. I know people die every day. That's the contradiction that I talk about. But there is something great in this contradiction. And if you can understand that, you can move on from this one-sided mentality. It's a process. You might still think them thoughts, but once you start going against them and you go against the grain and you go to the other side, you will see more and more that you don't want that thing and you want this thing. You're going for the thing that I'm talking about, being better and being genuine and having common sense and being relatable and down to earth and being real and not trying to hurt people and sell drugs and talk about shooting and all this crazy stuff. It's crazy. Being in a gang is crazy. It's insanity. It's insanity because all you're out to do is do something to somebody else, and your pride is killing you. Your pride is killing you. I know all about pride. Whatever I speak on is because I was these things and I still have some of these things in my head. And that's why I talk on them. So it isn't like I'm telling you something that I haven't did or still deal with, but I watch the things I say. I think before I do stuff. I have a thing where I'm bettering my life. I'm bettering myself. I'm eating more healthy. If I see somebody that needs help, I'm going to help them. It's not that hard. We make this hard. It's so easy to be relatable with somebody else. And I am a recluse. I am a loner. I'm always by myself. But if I see a man on the corner that needs a sip of water, am I not going to give that man a sip of water? I mean, it's how prideful and egotistical are you really? And I know this is just going to blow by so many people's heads, and they're just going to blow it off like it's nothing and go right back to the message that I just spoke against. Because you think it's cool and you think it's the way to go because everyone else is doing it. Shame on you. And I mean that. Shame on you. I hope shame comes upon you and you do repent. That's what I hope. And I don't believe in hope. I don't believe in believe. And I know a lot of you ain't going to understand that, but hope don't exist. You just got to change yourself. You can only change you. Only you. Think about it. Think about it, man. Think about it, woman. Think about it, mom. Think about it, father. Think about it, grandfather. Think about it, grandmother. Think about it, child. Think about it, little girl, little boy, whoever you are. It don't matter who you are. This isn't a picking and choose thing that I'm doing here. I'm talking to everyone that is about this message. And I don't always know how to end a video to where, there's some big main event where I end the video. It doesn't happen like that. But take it one step at a time. And here's one thing that I'll leave you with. Remind yourself to be thankful for something. And start understanding gratitude. Because I agree with the fear of God is the beginning of knowledge. I agree with that because I was once scared the hell of God. God scared the shit out of me at one time. I thought there was a hell and all that. And it scared me into repenting and other things. But that's not how I'm trying to bring it across to you on here. I'm telling you what I went through and I'm speaking it out loud so that you hear this and it goes into your ear and you hear it and it goes into your mind and it plants that seed in your mind to be a different man or woman and start thinking different thoughts, because the thoughts you have are so messed up. If your thoughts are about gang banging and killing and selling drugs and all that, there's something wrong. It's just plain and simple. It's not right. It's not right to take another man's life. It's not right to sell poison to your own people. What don't people understand about that? You, whoever you are, I'm telling you, there's something so much better. Repent and change your ways. Do it. And your life will get better. It's a process. It took me 34 years to be able to do a video like this, to talk to you, whoever you are. You.